All right, Mr. Azzi, good afternoon and good to have you join us today. Can you tell us about your passion for golf that led you to launching the Teelink app?
Uh, Thank you for the interview, and thank you, Taiwo, for the question. Um, Actually, I was not really a golfer before I came up with Teelink. I developed the passion for golf 2 years ago when a friend of mine introduced me to golfing, and I developed that passion for golfing where I saw that bridge between golfers where they are trying to network. Because during the period while I started learning golf, I discovered that there is a bridge. Everyone is talking about networking, everyone is trying to know each other. But that space there, there was no, how am I going to put it? There is no, in that area, that space there, um there was no connection there for people to relate and get to know each other. And when I discovered that space, I felt golfers are very a special set of people, or they are very they are very reserved when it comes to their space. So I came up with this idea that if I set up something that will make golfers to connect with each other, it will really help the community. It will build that golfing community, because what Teelink does, Teelink tries to close that gap between golfers where you cannot you can't just approach a golfer like that in a course. Instead, what happened is you can pass through Teelink to get to meet a golfer. Yeah.
Okay, what are the personal experiences that led you? Because I know that you just mentioned how you observe one or two things that you think has to be improved on. I believe there must be something really personal that led you to build the Teelink app.
Okay. What led me to build Teelink app? I come from the tech background. I did my first degree in cybersecurity. So I also run a company in Nigeria called iCapture Tech. It's a tech startup. And I felt coming from my background, I have since I have that passion for tech, I feel I should see how I can translate my that passion into golf, because golf is an area where people have not really looked into that much. So I felt the need for me to create something to create an impact in that community by coming up with an app where golfers can easily connect with each other.
All right, thank you very much. What are the opportunities you see in African golf that the global industry may be overlooking?
In African golf, the opportunity I see in that area has to do with how am I going to put it? There's this word I'm trying to get. African golf has more to do with maybe like, can I say, trying to connect, trying to showcase your product, trying to know people. That is the most important part of it, because I notice most of the golf courses in maybe the West, they don't have this kind of they don't have this kind of, most times they tend to do their things. If it's not competition, people tend to be solo. They try to play a solo ball, a single ball, apart from competition, because they want to be on their own. They have like a 2 ball, 3 ball. But when you look at the African side of it, people want to play competition. People want to go into sponsorship. People want to get to know more golfers. People want to try to showcase their product. I don't know if that works that way, but from my research, people tend to use that golfing community to showcase their product and tell other golfers about what they do and how they can help each other. Yes. So that is some of the potential I saw in African golf that is a bit different from what they have in the West.
All right, thank you very much. How do you envision the app transforming the wider golf ecosystem in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see Teelink as an app, not just only connecting golfers together, but I also see Teelink as an app where golfers can be able to do more things. Because one, Teelink also have the ability for you to chat. You can also do video chat on Teelink. You can also send a voice chat on Teelink. So I see it as a tool for communication, not just only about golfing. I see it as a tool for communication in the next 5 years where golfers can have a place where they can communicate, where they can relate. Because what it does is when you're playing more than one ball on Teelink, Teelink creates a group chat for you. Whenever you're playing a game in Teelink with another player, it creates a group chat for you where you can chat with your group. And when you chat with your group members, you can also add them into your contact list. It also has that function where you can add your friends to your contact list, maybe even away from golf, you guys can still chat. You can even share documents, you can do other things, you can video chat and so on. So in the next 5 years, I see Teelink as not just only a tool for golfing, but it should also work as a tool for communication, where people can meet, people can share ideas, since it has that ability to create group chats, where people can also, I don't want to look at, because it also have the area for wallets. I don't want to look at that area for that side for now, but I feel the main idea was for it to connect a community called golf community. That's the main purpose of it, for it to create that union for golfers to be like, okay, if you're talking about an app where golfers can talk, or maybe we can chat, we can use Teelink and chat and have our own secure chat. Yeah.
Thank you. Are there plans for you to extend this app to other African countries? Maybe because I understand for now, I think it's only available in Kenya, and it caters to the need of Kenyan golfers and people that love golf in Kenya. Do you have any plans to extend it to other African countries?
Yes, because Teelink, the API Teelink is running on, Teelink is running on an API whereby you can use Teelink in 42,000 golf courses around the world, not just in Africa. It has that capability for you to use it. We have that API. That API is in the system, but what we are trying to do right now is, since we are starting from Kenya, we've decided to disable other locations, and let's see how the app is going to run in Kenya. Then now we can start trying to open up some of those other countries. But the app is built in a way that it has that functionality where it can work in 42,000 golf clubs around the world, not just only in Africa. So there is hope. We will definitely expand to other African countries, because we're also moving to, we are thinking about launching in Nigeria before the end of the year. We see how that goes. But since it's a new app, we don't want to just expand into other countries without really testing the app from where we started from. So like Kenya is just like it's just a testing ground. It's just a testing ground for like in the next 2-3 months. There we see how the app is going to respond to users. Then we'll consider an expansion to other African countries.
All right, thank you. My final question: what is the reception like from the stakeholders in golf on the app?
Amazing. Ever since I started Teelink, one thing that has made me to be really passionate about Teelink is the reception I'm getting from Teelink. From when I started Teelink, to be honest with you, I've spoken to more than 50 golfers in Kenya and have never had one single negative response about it. Let me be honest with you. I've never had
Wow.
any single negative response about it. That is why I'm so optimistic about it, because most people tell me, hey, now how did you come up with such an idea? It's such a unique idea that even some of the golf apps, they don't have what Teelink has. Yeah.
Mm.
So the reception is amazing. Like, I'm so happy about it. Most of my friends are ready to support me. Even as I speak with you, there is something about Teelink that maybe I've not even told you. Teelink, even away from the app, Teelink has a booking system.
Mm.
Teelink has a booking system that's are being used by the club itself, the golf club. It's not just the app alone. I've built a booking system of itself, like a booking system whereby when you book through the app, it sends your data to the club through that booking system. And
Mm.
right now, I've done training for 3 golf clubs currently. There are 3 golf clubs I've done training with, and they are open to start using the booking system because it's a seamless booking system. If you check on ChatGPT and you ask what's the best golf booking system in Kenya, it will tell you it's Teelink. You can just check it right away. It will tell you Teelink
Mm.
is a robust system. In fact, it is the best booking system that you can have in Kenya. We finished the whole process of developing the web app, but the web app, you cannot use the web app as an individual because it's developed for clubs. It's not developed we didn't develop it for individual purpose. So what it does, it sends any information whatever thing you're doing, it sends that information to the club. So the club can be able to see you from that end. So the reception has been welcomed, like has been a good one. People are happy about it. People really want to embrace it because there's this vacuum in golf. There are a lot of golf courses in Africa, not just only in Kenya alone. They are still using the manual system of booking, where people have to make call to book their games and their tournaments. So I'm closing that gap. That's why people ask me, how did you come up with this idea? What made you to come up with this unique idea? It has been a good one so far, so good. I can't. I've not gotten any negative response. Kenyans have really embraced it. They've even supported me in terms of trying to link me to clubs, trying to talk to their friends to embrace Teelink. So the reception has been an excellent one.
I also understand that. Sorry, that was supposed to be my last question, but as we were answering that, another question came to my mind. Let me just ask this final question so that we can let you go. Now, are you open to investors? Because I understand that you mentioned the reception being good from the stakeholders, but what about the corporate world? If you have had any investors, are people coming out, or are you reaching out to corporate world to invest? Or it could be that if you and your team, are you open to investors so that if some people are interested in it, they can come up with their plans and let us know if you're open to investors.
I will thank you for that question. It's an important question, and I really like the fact that you
Yeah.
came up with that question. To be honest, I'm open to investors right now. I'm currently looking for investors, but the challenge I'm having, most investors they want to see that financials. They want to see the financials running. So that's the challenge I'm having since it's a new app. I've discussed with 1 or 2 friends, and most of them they are giving me the same response. I want to see the financials, despite the fact that it's a unique idea, and
Mm.
they really want to embrace it. They really want to invest, but for now, I don't know. They are just 50-50, but I'm open to investors. If you have an investor that feels Teelink is something he wants to come in, I'm very open to investors. You can tell your viewers there. I'm open to investors, whether it's Nigerian, whether it's Kenyan, anywhere from the world. Anyone that feels it's a unique idea and you want to invest in Teelink, I'm really open for investment to enable me scale up and do some expansion. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. If you want to go
Oh
that
yes,
direction,
yes.
we can still discuss more. I wanted to pick out some areas where Teelink, before you hang up, I wanted to pick up some areas where, just for the purpose of investment, Teelink has 4 areas where it can generate revenue from. Number one, Teelink has it has an area for ads. If you have the app, maybe when you see the app, it has an area for ads where ads are rolling, but I'm not going to put a lot of ads there. I just feel it's not a pop-up ad. Pop-up ads are sometimes they are annoying. Mine is it's just an ad that is passing there. That is one area where Teelink can generate revenue. Two, Teelink will go into full-scale subscription after 6 months. Yes. After 6 months, I'm going to, the moment we get that traffic, we get a lot of user, we are going to roll out. It's there in the app, but I've instructed the developers to close it for now. So you can't see it, but it's there. Yeah, I told them to just disable it at this point in time. That is number two, that you can generate through subscription. That's number two. Number three, D-Link has the area for betting, where we talked about the escrow, where when you win a bet, by when you're withdrawing your money from the bet, you can also have to pay some commissions. And number four, Teelink has a booking system, so we are also going to make money from the booking from the clubs, because my discussion with the clubs was I told them that I'll be getting like a percentage for every booking. Yes, every booking that passes through Teelink, through my platform, through the app, through the web app, there is a commission, a percentage that Teelink will deduct. And the way it works, it will not, Teelink will not come to you to ask you for a check at the end of the month. The way we've done the system will auto debit. Yes, it auto debits every transaction that is passing. So we don't have any business coming to you to ask you at the end of the month, we need our money. No, the system will just debit from there. Yeah. So it has 4 areas where investors can look into.